Now listen, it wasn't even supposed to go like this, because this is where everything went left. So, this man and his wife get invited to dinner. Her boss, a lovely single woman in her 50s, wants to get to know them. Simple dinner, nothing crazy. On the drive over, the wife is basically begging him, "Please make a good impression. This is really important to me." And this man, he scoffs. He tells her, and I quote, he always makes good impressions. Sir. Okay, so dinner starts, and honestly, it's going great. Just the three of them, drinks, salads, good vibes. The boss is laughing at his jokes. The wife is relieved. Everyone's happy. Then the main course comes out. A big, beautiful steak for each of them. He cuts into his, and it is raw. Like embarrassingly raw. Like the cow had a fighting chance raw. He literally said he probably could have resuscitated the animal. That's not a steak, that's a crime scene. Now look, he's not a picky eater. He can do rare, but this was way past rare. This was a whole different category of uncooked meat. So now he's sitting there, panicking quietly. His wife has no idea. The boss has no idea. He's just poking at this thing with his fork like maybe it'll cook itself. He thinks about faking being vegan. Can't. He already made a big deal about how excited he was for the steak. And then the boss gets up to go prep dessert in the kitchen. And that's when he looks across the dining room and spots an open window. Third floor apartment, nice big window, looks totally open. A cartoon light bulb goes off in his head. Oh no. Oh no. He doesn't think, he just commits. He grabs the steak with his bare hand, shakes off the juice, and launches it full throw right at that window. Except the window wasn't open. It was the cleanest window you have ever seen in your life, spotless, invisible, crystal clear, until a slab of raw, bloody meat slammed into it at full speed and slowly, dramatically slid down the glass, leaving a long streak of meat juice behind it. I did not see that coming. I genuinely did not. His wife, who has a perfectly normal medium rare steak, by the way, slowly turns around, jaw on the floor. She just stares at him, and he describes her face going from pure shock to demonic, slow-burning, you will never escape me rage. No words, just the face. Then the boss hears the thud and comes rushing back in. She looks at the window, she looks at the blood trail, she looks at his empty plate, she looks at him. Dead silence. Which she literally came back in to find a meat smear on her window and a grown man standing there with no steak. What was he even supposed to say? He tries. He really tries. I'm such a klutz. I was just cutting it. It slipped. Ask my wife. I'm a klutz. Right, honey? Honey does not help. Honey is not his ally right now. Both women are just staring at him like he escaped from somewhere. And he's standing there, wiping raw meat juice off the window with a cloth napkin, still muttering the same story nobody believes. He knew nobody was buying it, so he did the only reasonable thing left to do. He sat back down and he ate the whole steak, cold, chewy, raw, every single bite, as punishment for his own crimes. That's actually kind of poetic when you think about it. The rest of the night, he's basically silent. They go home, his wife's only words to him are 2 words, I'm fine, which, as we all know, means the absolute opposite of fine. But here's the update that makes this story perfect. Next day, the wife texts him from work, and she says, I'm paraphrasing slightly, the boss and I just had a great laugh about how a complete idiot you are. You will never live this down. Love you, moron. The boss forgave him. The wife mostly forgave him, and now it's just a legendary story he has to carry for the rest of his marriage. Which, honestly, fair.